First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Go.
Undercrush, dude.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm going to come back to you.
26.
Right there.
Boom.
Yeah, right there. 54 Mike.
Watch the flood.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Hey, orbit.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. 54, watch 54.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Fighting him off. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Hey, watch Sam. White left. 54.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Bud Dupree make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Watch 54. Hey, defense, let's go. 54.
Here's Rodgers.
54. We want this.
Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Matt Bryant on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Bryant is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. They'll wind up giving 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Safarian Jenkins has it. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, it doesn't matter where it's coming from. Tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that's going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Down.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
So don't say nothing.
Check.
Hard.
Check safety.
Hey, wahoo. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Ready. 90, Wolf. 56. Hey. High 7.
Mike 56. Mike 56. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Bandit.
Go.
Bandit.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Lions 3. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft,
That's how we do.
think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, check 26. Jeff.
Mike's 5-4.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Live. Shoot 58. Cat 300. Cat 300. Box it. 55 is Mike, guys. 55.
Watch the slant.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Yeah, Liz.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike
15.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, he'll let it go deep for Foster. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. It's a big play there for the Lions. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Inside. Hey, Charlie. Zoom. Yeah, Liz.
I got you, son. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
88. Buzz.
Now watch run. 58's a Mike, 58's a Mike.
They'll run it now. Here we go. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Last stop.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Lions 3.
They come out here in the eye. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already.
Check.
Here comes 3rd and goal.
Fresno.
They'll roll with Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Bryant tacks on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
58's the mic. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
X3, 218, chopper.
Slam, slam, slam.
Sponge, sponge. 61, matchbox lights. Get it.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Come on,
and the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Who that? Who that?
Go.
Win the rep. Let's go right here.
Let's go.
Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
56 the mic, boys.
Yo, go.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Check Nick.
Man. Shoot.
Now Minshew. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
52.
Hey, Delta.
52's the mic. 52.
Look at me. Zipper. Hit it.
Minshew sets to throw. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Gets this one to use check.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. He's actually utilized more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it. That'll fall incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 45-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Look at me. Go.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, baby.
Jamie Collins makes the tackle.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
2nd and 7 at the Lions' 23-yard line.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
58, right over there, right
Hey!
Mike, 58.
Big rip.
On second down, McCaffrey. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Christian McCaffrey, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
14, Lions 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Let's get off the field,
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Jump out!
58, right over there, Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Run.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Throwing again, Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Pilot, 64, weak.
You got tight right there. Check three.
Hey.
Motion.
Ready?
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Watch the screen.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
21, Lions 10. Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Get ready.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
54 Mike. Let's go, defense. And who we got?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
26. Hey, Echo.
Rodgers now on first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 55.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Hey, check Mike.
To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again. Open man, here's Foster. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Go back. We got motion. Back up.
Rodgers now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Inside.
Mike's 4-2. Mike.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
I'm coming.
Mike 42, Mike 42. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, eat.
They can't hang with us.
Hey, 88.
Check.
Hey, orbit.
Team Mike. 55 to Mike.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Switch.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Down.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's it, baby.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Defense wins championships, baby.
5.
On 2nd down, Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Get it.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down.
Switch.
A bullet throw, but incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, you block over here.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ringo.
They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, They actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
26.
Hey, check Mike. Watch
Move.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Rodgers throwing again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Hey, eat.
Hey, Zoo.
Let's get in them holes.
Check. 55 to Mike. Check.
To throw on 3rd down. Rodgers got it open, man. It's Foster. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Robert Foster, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Lions 17.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, twisting away. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. 50.
Yeah.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58. Right.
From the 24, Minshew. They'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Zoom.
Take it.
Here, Mike.
Hey, watch that. Watch
Hey,
that.
Wahoo.
Mike, 54.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Squish, double.
54.
Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I got it.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Right. Watch tight end. Alert. 3 down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Go to 50.
Mike 5'5", Mike 55, Mike 5'5".
From the 25 on second down, Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Damon Harrison, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
53-19.
55. You go night-night. Time to go night-night. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Hey, check 26.
Check 3.
Hey. High 7.
Here's Rodgers to throw on third down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jordan Evans, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Bryant done for the field goal. A 49-yard
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Go.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete.
Oh, yeah.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Minshew. That's to McCaffrey, complete. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Go set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Right there. Hey, pick your game up.
Let's go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
You don't want no problem with me.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check. Check 26, check 26.
jet bomber.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard out of the the 20.
Hang Tusa.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
That's what I'm talking about.
Recon, 132 fighter.
'58's Mike. 58's Mike.
Ready.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On first down, it's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
54,
Look for the big chunk now, because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Get 300. Get 355.
I got him.
Now Rodgers to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Here's Bryant for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the set.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall. So you're exactly right. They got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. It's a party now.
Woo! Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Get it.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Hey, lock it.
Check 37.
Check 37. Go.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
58 to Mike.
You don't know no better.
58, boys, 58.
Yes, yes.
Now Minshew on first and 10. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Just a yard on the catch there, and it'll be second and 9. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
At the 49-yard line.
Hey, 58 is a Mike. Go 58 to Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 58 to Mike. 58. 58 to Mike.
Buzz.
Coming to you. 58. Hit it. 58.
It'll be Minshew again.
I got you, boy.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And his guys are going to take over. At the 39-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through, all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Look at me. Zipper.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Right there. You're not ready. You're not ready. 58's the Mike. 58.
Hey.
Focus, defense, focus.
Big grip.
On second and 10, it's Minshew. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson.
The second down pass.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
And it's third down.
Hey. Ready.
Now Minshew. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well.
First down, Atlanta.
Come on,
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Right here. We got to step.
Yep.
Check. Cross.
McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Let's go. He's checking. He's checking.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Out, 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 out.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Go now. 58 to Mike. 58. 58 to Mike.
Chopper.
You ain't doing nothing today. 49.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They come up in an offset eye. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Check.
Yes.
Here we go. 50.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 23 here on the year. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Right there. 54,
and you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
All day, dog.
Shift.
6'6", bullet high. Hit it.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Christian McCaffrey with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Now, you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get it. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check 30. I'm coming after you. Check 55 to Mike. Check.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just added one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Open man is Gordon, complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Boxing.
You don't want it. You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
Hey, check Mike. Hey, box drop.
Coming. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Now Rodgers. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving.
Check. 42's the Mike. Watch the pass.
Hey, Mike.
42.
Zoom.
Man, I got you.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Let's go.
Back to throw, Rodgers. That'll be complete to Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Blue 58.
Too little, Cupcake.
Jump out. Bravo.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike 58, right there.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Go to 50.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Rodgers to throw. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. That throw good for 4. It's second down. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a one-score game. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers? It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Pilot, 64, weak. Go. Play. Now.
They'll run on first down. Jenkins.
Get there.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
Right there.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Falcons, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. They'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.